My name is Isabella. I am 30 years old and I live in Chicago, Illinois. I work as an event designer. My husband's name is Daniel. He is 34 years old and works as an architect. We met at a corporate event 11 years ago and got married the following year. We built our dreams together side by side. I thought our love was strong and unshakable, but I was wrong. My younger sister's name is Clara. Our parents always told us to stand by each other no matter what. But 12 years ago, our parents died in a terrible car accident. That day, my life broke apart. Still, I had to stay strong for Clara. I became like a mother to her. I worked day and night, sacrificed everything, and did whatever I could to raise her and give her a better future. For 8 long years, I lived only for Clara and worked hard to build a stable life for us. Eventually, she moved to Los Angeles for her studies. I felt proud of her. Life wasn't perfect, but it was peaceful. 4 years later, Clara returned. She was now 22 years old, bright, beautiful, and full of confidence. I was happy to have her back. But when Daniel saw her for the first time after years, he froze. He looked at her with a strange intensity, as if she was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. It made me uneasy. "Daniel," I asked, "why are you staring at her like that?" He didn't answer. He just looked away. At first, I told myself I was overthinking. My husband and my sister? Impossible. But soon, Daniel started changing. He became cold, distant, detached. Clara, too, seemed less affectionate toward me, as if she was hiding something. One night, Daniel came home angry. He looked straight into my eyes and accused me, "You're pregnant with another man's child." I was shocked. His words cut me open. It was a complete lie. I begged him to listen. "Daniel, I would never betray you. I've given you my life." But he turned away. He refused to believe me. I stayed quiet, carrying the pain alone. I still loved him, even after that cruelty. Then one Thursday, I went to the mall, and that's when my world ended. I saw Daniel and Clara walking together, holding hands like lovers. My heart froze. I followed them quietly, hoping I was wrong, but I wasn't. They went inside a jewelry store. I watched, trembling, as Daniel placed a ring on Clara's finger. My husband, my sister, together. I could not breathe. It felt like knives piercing my chest. The next day, they sat in the living room laughing like nothing had happened. I stood at the doorway, shaking. "Wow," I said, my voice bitter. "My husband and my sister." In my own house, I looked straight at Clara. "Did you ever think of me? Of the sister who raised you after our parents died? Did you forget me when you kissed him?" She stayed silent. Finally, she whispered, "I didn't plan this, but he loves me now." I snapped. "This isn't love, Clara. This is shame. You didn't just steal my husband, you buried your own sister." Daniel spoke coldly. "Clara will stay here now. She'll live upstairs. If you want to remain, you can stay downstairs. If not, the door is open." The man I had loved for over a decade had turned into a stranger. That night, I broke inside. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. The pain was unbearable. Clara tried to speak to me. She said, "I never planned this." But her words were meaningless. She had betrayed me in the deepest way. One night, I found her crying on the floor. Her voice was broken. "I'm sorry. I didn't want this." I told her the truth. "You destroyed us, Clara. You destroyed me. Today, you belong to no one." The next morning, I packed my bag. Clara tried to stop me. She held my hand with tears in her eyes. "Please don't leave. This is your home. I am the one who should go." I looked at her. Even through the pain, I still loved her as my sister. But I said, "I can't live like this. I will leave, not because you deserve peace, but because I still love you enough to walk away." And I walked out. Daniel didn't stop me. He wasn't sorry, he was proud. That day, I realized he never loved me. He never loved Clara either. He only loved himself. I moved into a small apartment. I started fresh. I opened a tiny flower shop with the little savings I had. Slowly, I began to heal. I smiled again. I breathed again. And just as I predicted, Clara couldn't last with him. She came back to me months later, broken, her clothes torn, her spirit shattered. She sobbed at my door. "Forgive me, Isabella. I ruined everything, but I still love you. I don't want to lose my sister." She was guilty, but she was also my family. I forgave her, not because she deserved it, but because my heart needed peace. Daniel? I never saw him again. He became a ghost from my past. It has been 5 years now. Clara and I live together. She helps me run the flower shop. Life is not perfect, but it is peaceful. It is real. I learned something. Respect is not a gift. It is your right. If love feels like pain, it is not love. It is a warning. Forgive, because forgiveness frees your soul. But never forget to protect your heart. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.